If he hits him with it, how long before it takes effect?
About 5 minutes, maybe 10.
After the gorilla's out, we'll put Scott on the roof, and he can take Mrs. Coleridge off in a cherry picker.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't put Delia down?
I don't know, Doctor.
That's it. You got him.
Oh, my God. If that tranquilizer takes effect now, they can both go over the side.
Any sign of him?
No, he said within the hour, though.
Yeah, well, it's been an hour and a half.
Jack, I've known Jim for years. If he said he's going to be here, he will be here. Relax. Or at least try to, anyway. Why don't you have a cup of coffee or something?
Yeah. Is he any good?
He's the best police artist on the force. He was a big help to us back on that Saxon case that Bobby and I worked on. That was before you knew us.
Well, I followed that story.
Right. We had one eyewitness, saw the suspects for maybe 10 seconds. Jim came in, worked with her for a while. Suddenly we had a composite likeness almost as good as if we had a photographer on the scene. Led us straight to him. It's an amazing process.
Yeah.
Look, how well do you remember what this guy looks like, the guy in the green hat?
Remember him? Only saw him that one time in the coffee house with Mary, but I remember him. And I'm gonna find him. Look, I need to know what happened to Mary that day. Now, I've always felt that something didn't fit. I convinced myself that it was me, that maybe I couldn't accept her being gone. I didn't understand. Or maybe that was so. I don't think so. I need to know.
We will.
Good to see you, Reed.
Ah, there he is.
Maybe we can have a beer later on.
Jimmy, how are you?
Hi, Frank.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Lucky to meet my brother-in-law, Jack Finelli.
Hi, Jack. Jim Hurley.
Good meeting you.
Here, have a seat. Have a seat. Would you like a drink, anything?
No, something may be on later.
You sure?
I appreciate you coming by like this. I don't know how much Frank told you.
Not much. Not much, except that you needed a composite sketch and that you didn't want to have it done over at the station house.
Yeah. The thing is, I want it kept off the record for a while. First of all, I'm not sure what it is I'm looking for. But beyond that, I don't want an investigation started that could put this guy in his guard and maybe force him underground.
You got it. Now, you want to explain it to me, Jack, or?
Sure. It's all right. A couple months ago, my wife was killed in a car crash.
I'm sorry to hear about it. I met her a couple of times back when Frank and I were working together. She was a terrific girl.
Thank you. I'm not so sure now that what happened to her was an accident.
How so?
Before she died, Mary regained consciousness for a couple of minutes. Now, one of the things she said was man in the green hat. I never figured out what she meant. About a month before the accident, we had been staking out a little coffee house where a friend of ours had been mugged. We had a run-in with a petty drug dealer. He was wearing a green hat. I only remembered that today. And since then, I found out that Mary was in that same coffee house the morning of the accident.
So you see some kind of connection there?
I do. I know Mary. If she saw that guy, she would have followed him. And if he knew.
Have you gone through the mug books?
This afternoon, nothing.
All right. Let's get started on the portrait here. Now, what I'm going to be doing, Jack, here, is I'm going to be showing you a lot of photographs with various facial characteristics on it. I want you to take your time with this. Now, if you spot a feature that fits with your memory of this guy, then I'm going to duplicate it here, and step by step, we'll get a final composite sketch on him.
Okay, fine.
All right, let's start with the shape of his face. What do you remember?
Round, almost fat.
Along these lines?
That?
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, look at it again, Jack.
That's good.
Okay. Now, what do you remember next? Any noticeable scars or marks in his face? Anything?
Not that I remember.
Now, don't push, Jack. Just try to tell me exactly what you actually remember.
The nose, large, slightly hooked.
It's good. Look through these. You're doing fine, Jack. Don't worry about this. We're gonna find this guy.
Going under.
Look, he's going to fall or he's going to take her with him. Now, if you don't send somebody up there, I'm going myself.
Well, that's the worst thing you could do, Doctor. He's already out of his mind. You'll panic him. With the tranquilizer in him, there's no telling what he might try. He could get it in his head to jump and take her with him.
There's a chance he'll put her down.
What, were you a sharpshooter facing him?
You could be right, Lieutenant.
Barry, back him off. Right.
Put her down, Albert. Nice and easy, just. Please, put her down.
I told you Kim isn't here. Are you going to conduct a search?
Have you heard from her?
No, I haven't. Oh, dear, don't tell me a lover's quarrel. Pity I can't help you. Pity I wouldn't if I could.
This is important. Thought she might have come to you.
I can't think why.
It was my impression that things were better between you and Kim.
Did she tell you that? Well, she lied. But then that's usual. I hope you're beginning to realize that. No, I don't like your tawdry little affair now any more than I ever did. I just decided to take some of the fun out of it for Kim. It's half rebellion on her part, you know. The half that isn't looking for a father.
I'm glad she knows enough not to come here if she's hurting. Where would she have gone? Do you know where her friends are? Does she have a telephone book here?
Well, to hear her tell it, you're the only friend she's got. And you know, I tend to believe that because I found out that all those people she told me she was seeing a while back turned out to be you and only you. So I guess if you don't know where she is, nobody does. I certainly don't. I can't keep track of her, never could.
If you hear from her, you let me know immediately.
Seneca? Seneca, is something wrong? What's she done?
You won't give her an inch, will you? Your daughter could be in all kinds of trouble, but you'd sit back there making your judgments.
What kind of trouble? What's wrong?
Kim's run off. Frightened, half unstrung, thinking I've abandoned her when she needs me the most.
Frightened? Why, damn it? What's happened?
She's pregnant.
No.
Yeah, apparently she had a test, got the results back this morning as positive.
Apparently. She came to you and cried with that story, and you are aware that she wants to marry you fast, as soon as your divorce goes through.
You automatically assume the worst possible thing that you could of her.
I've learned from experience, darling. Face the facts.
You face him.
No. Oh. Oh, damn you. Damn you, I knew something like this would happen. Oh, why did I think she'd stop at lying? If Kimberly wants something, if Kimberly needs something, she... Is this how you take care of her? Is this how you protect and cherish her? You let her get so desperate and so dependent that you let this happen.
There are accidents. They're rare, but they do happen. Now, Kim was practicing birth control. I've seen her take the pill.
Recently? You fool! How could you possibly let her take care of the birth control when you know that the only thing in the world she wants to do is marry you? You stupid. So, Seneca wants a baby. Well, Seneca will have a baby. And Kimberly will get what she wants. Seneca for a husband. It's the oldest trick in the book.
Kim tried to convince me to marry her without my knowing that she was pregnant. But I refused. She took off, leaving that. Now, does that sound like she got pregnant on purpose?
You really don't know her, do you? Seneca, she can't be straight. She doesn't know how. Lying is a way of life to that child. Heaven help me, it's all my fault, but... You saw her. You saw her in that hotel room in Florida. She manufactured an elaborate cover story right then and there, on the spot. She can lie her way out of or into anything.
Yes, certainly. I have seen Kim lie, manipulate defensively. She's had to adopt some pretty sad ways to deal with conflicts. Otherwise, you would have devastated her. But you see, people lie out of fear. Kim knows she does not have to lie to me.
Oh, don't start that with me. Don't you do that to me. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have had her. I shouldn't have left her. I shouldn't have kept her here with me. Well, I didn't want to keep her with me because I knew she'd get into something like this.
A self-fulfilling prophecy, if there ever was one.
No! No, she's me at her age. And she's gonna have to live through all of it.
All right, okay, listen. Blaming yourself, blaming me, blaming Kim, it is not going to do any good, huh? Let's deal with what is. She has to be found right now. She could be in an abortion clinic this minute.
I doubt it. Because that's the only intelligent choice she could make, so it's the least likely. No, she's gonna get exactly what she wants. And I blame you. Whatever your misguided love for her is, Seneca, it's very unhealthy. It's filling a lot of neurotic needs for both of you. And like most neurotic needs and neurotic patterns, it's self-defeating. She's like me in that, too. When she wants something, she gets it, but it usually turns out sour.
Ray, please believe me. The last thing I want on this earth is to see Kimberly hurt. I love her very much.
Yeah, well, I guess I love her, too. I don't feel it very often because I'm so angry with her, but I'm not much good at mothering, you know. I had an instinct about that when I was 18, but I guess I do love her because otherwise I don't think I'd feel like this.
Yeah. Well, I better go find her before she does some harm to herself or the baby.
Oh, I'm sure she's not. You're what she wants.
I'm not sure of anything anymore. But I'm not going to let her face this alone.
That's him.
Look at it closely, Jack. Study it.
No question. That's him.
Do you know him?
No?
Well, I don't. All right, where do we go from here?
Well, I'll keep the sketch, run off some copies. No one will know a thing about it.
Thanks.
Listen, let me tell you one thing, Jack. If you do find anything, don't do anything about it yourself. Contact me. I'll keep it quiet till then.
When can I have the copies?
Tomorrow morning, I'll give you a call.
Thank you for everything.
Nothing.
Thanks, Jimmy. Huh?
Yeah, sure thing. Listen, don't let that guy be a hero.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. Take care, huh?
Okay.
And I owe you one.
It's got to be who Mary was talking about. It's the only thing that fits.
You have any idea where to find him?
I know where to start.
Jack, look, he's right. This could get very dangerous.
Yeah, I know.
Let me go with you.
No, it's better if I handle it alone.
Oh.
It'll receive a lot less attention, Frank. Look, I'm not stupid. I won't take any unnecessary risks if I need you.
Remember that.
Sure.
All right. Why don't you call it quits for tonight, huh? You've had a hell of a day.
Oh, there's one more thing. The guy who said he talked to Mary that afternoon, Phil Hirsch.
You still haven't gotten in touch with him?
I called him 40 times, no answer.
Hello?
Is this 555-6329?
Yeah.
Phil Hirsch there?
No, he's not.
Who is this, please?
This is Gloria, his girlfriend. Who's this?
My name is Jack Finelli.
Yeah, well, Phil's out.
Do you have any idea when he'll be back?
No, do you want me to take a message?
Well, he came to see me about a month ago. He said he'd mention it to you.
What'd you say your name was?
I'm Mary Finelli's husband.
Beats me.
He came to see me about my wife.
Why? What were they doing?
My wife was in an accident. He said that he'd told you about it and that you were the one who suggested that he call me.
Oh, right.
You remember now?
Sure. Yeah, well, I just forgot for a minute, you know. Me and my memory, I'm always doing that, you know. I mean, like today, I got all the way down the subway. I had to go all the way home because I forgot my wallet. Phil's always yelling at me for doing stuff like that. You know, Finelli, sure, I remember. I'm sorry about your wife's accident.
Thank you.
Well, I hope she's going to be all right.
Yeah.
Finelli, I bet you're Italian. So am I. Yeah, well, I mean, I was born in Brooklyn, but my parents were, so I guess I am too.
Is there somewhere where I could get in touch with him?
Phil? No, he's at work.
Where's that?
A warehouse. There's no phone, though, except for the big shots, which Phil isn't. So, listen, I gotta go. I got a bubble bath going, so I'll tell Phil you called.
I'd appreciate that. Would you have him call me as soon as possible? He has the number.
Yeah, good talking to you. So long.
Bye. He told me it was his girlfriend who kept urging him to call me. She didn't know what the hell I was talking about.
Yeah, it's me, Gloria. Let me talk to Phil. Well, get him. Now.
307. Well, let's stand now. 463, 2447. Put a man on the roof. Get him over there before it's too late.
Any move we make could cause him to drop her.
We could try another trank. It might drive him back from the edge.
Or he could drop Delia. Oh, my God.
Tori Spelling. Catch me as everyone's favorite good girl, Donna Martin, in back-to-back episodes of Beverly Hills 90210, my favorite show.
Beverly Hills 90210 back-to-back every weekday at 5, only on SoapNet.